Hello Year 3, welcome to Maths today. Our main task, how did you go with your warm-up? Hope you played it a few times. This is an activity I did with Year 4s last year, but what makes this activity so cool, I could do this with Year 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s and 7s. It's a great task because it allows you to explore as deeply as you can. To get yourself organised, you're going to need 3 cars. You can see I've got 3 Matchbox cars here. I'm going to go to my next page. Now, the next thing you're going to need to do is on a piece of paper, if you've got a math book, that's great, but if you don't, something else, you could even use playing cards, but you need to make 3 car parks. So I'm going to do mine here. So I'm going to make, here's a baseline, and I'm going to make each one like that, and I'm going to go, here's car park number 1, here's car park number 2, and here's car park number 3. Okay, I've got that organised. Mathematicians are nice and organised. I'll move this green car out of the way. Anyway, this yellow car comes driving along. And boom, 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 he reverses in and he parks in the first one here. The blue car comes along and parks here. And my third car parks here, the red car. Now I can write that in. I can write like this. Yellow, start a sec there, yellow, comma, blue, comma, red. I'm just going to move this up a little bit. There it is, it's nice and aligned. I could also write like this, Y, comma, B, comma, R. Pretty straightforward, isn't it? Now, I would like to know is, could they have parked in any different ways? So I'll go back onto my arrow here, and I'm going to move them out of the way. Maybe I could put the yellow one in here, but this time put the red one second and the blue one third. And I'll go to my cursor. So this time, I've now written it like this. Yellow again, but this time I've got red, and I've got blue. So your first challenge is to see how many different ways the cars could be parked. Now, how do you know if you've got them all? That's the big challenge. So we know there's more than 2 ways. But guess what? I'm going to have this investigation keep on going. So I'm going to drag this over here. Actually, I'll drag it down over here because I don't want to forget about this. And I'm going to get my lines, and I'm going to keep this car park going. And here's another one. And guess what? Yep, you know it, you can see it. I've got a green car that comes along. This looks like Mr. Tipton's cool car when he was younger. And I park it here. So I've got 4 cars. So let's look what our combinations could be. See if you can say it with me. We have yellow, comma, red, comma, blue, comma, green. Can I make more combinations? Well, I think I can. I could simply swap the blue and the green. Going to rely with the body, isn't it? It doesn't matter. I click on my pointer here. So this time, go to enter. I've still got yellow at the front, followed by red. Those two haven't moved. Followed by green, followed by blue. Now, I didn't just move those cars around in random. I just moved 2. I wonder what my next move would be. Could I maybe swap the red and the blue? That could be one way of doing it. Or maybe I could have swapped the green and the red. Hey, I'm keeping the yellow on the front, so I'm not doing too many moves. I'm thinking of a logical way. So you've got 2 challenges today. First of all, with 3 cars, as we can see here, I want to find how many different ways there are of doing them. Now, before you start, make a prediction. Well, I've already got 2 there. Ooh, I'm going to tell you there's 4 different ways of doing the 3 different cars. There could be more. Can you find the 4? With 4 different cars, I'm going to tell you, there's at least 10. Your challenge is to find the 10 different ways. Now let's have a look at my final page here. Now I know this is a bit small, so I'm going to make this a bit bigger for you. Okay. It says you will need 5 cars. That's interesting. There are 3 car spaces at the car park. and there are 3 different cars, just like I did now. Find all the different combinations they can park in. You can write it down like this: yellow, blue, pink, or I use red though. Guess what? A 4th car space has just opened up and another car has come along. They are parked like this. This is if I've used pink instead of red, that's okay. Instructions. In your math book, record all the way 3 cars can park. Repeat this with 4 cars, then 5 cars. Okay, that brings it back from here, doesn't it? You should write down every combination. We're looking to see if you can find a pattern. Please ensure your work is neat and organised. If not, we will send it back. I'm going to back it here. Taking it further. This is the extra challenge. Because some people say, oh, I finished my work really early. Some people have their work finished for Mr. Kravchuk by about 9:30. What if there are 20, 50 or even 100 car parks? How many combinations can there be? Final question. This is what I want everyone to do. What do you do if you see a spaceman? See if you can work that out. I'm really looking forward to this activity. Now, if you don't have any Matchbox cars, what could you do? That's right. You could easily get a square. I'm going to make a square here. Or here, I'll go a square. I'm going to put it there. And you could then make another square. I'm going to make this one, we've got blue. Oh, I don't like it. I like it to have it actually coloured in like that. No, that didn't work. It's different. Let's be green. Something's happened there. Maybe I didn't click on square. Let's go try that. There's green, and I could do a blue one. You could do that, and you could just get your pencils to colour in. Or you could even just write Y, G, and this one here would be B. Can't see that, can we? So I better change the colour of the text there. Let's just make that red. And over that, there you go. You can see I can use cards if I don't have playing cards. I'd expect you to spend a good 30 to 40, maybe even to an hour doing this task. Good luck. I'm really looking forward to seeing how you go.